Have you ever had a day when you forget to bring your phone to work or school? Now you left your smartphone at home, so you start fretting a little bit, but then after a while, you get to feel a bit more peaceful because you're not distracted by the constant buzzing or ringing on your phone because of the notifications. And that's when you notice that the world around you is surrounded by smartphones. Everywhere you go, people are taking pictures of their food. You know I'm talking about all you Korean girls out there. And they take selfies of themselves every chance they get. Now there are even couples who hold up their smartphones to film the moment that they're proposing or singing happy birthday to a friend. Although the thought behind it is good, trying to capture that moment but doesn't really paint a good picture. Exactly. So, what do you guys think? Let us know while the first song goes out. This is Pitbull featuring Christina Aguilera with Feel This Moment. That was Christina Aguilera with Feel This Moment, of course, Pitbull featuring Christina Aguilera. And you guys are now tuned into TBS efm 101.3, listening to What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Jew. And the first half of our show is brought to you by many sponsors, so check them out and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to What's Poppin' with Brian Jew on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, here are a couple things I'd like to remind you guys. Send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com if you have any questions or if you want to know the address to send me gifts. I love gifts, y'all. Just a joke. Just a joke. If you guys want to leave messages on our message board and let us know how you're feeling, let us know because we'd love to hear from our listeners. Also, check out our playlist on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. We also upload pictures of our open studio. So since we're having one or had one this week, we'll be making sure to put those pictures up ASAP. And about our open studio next week, we won't have open studio next week because we had open studio yesterday, y'all. So for those of you who are here, we had a blast. For those of you who weren't, you're going to have to tune in tomorrow to find out what we did. Now it's time for Pop a Verse. Now what I do here is drop a verse on y'all about my thoughts on what I gave you at the very beginning of our show. So you guys try to figure out which songs I took the verses from. Here we go! Now, recently there was a video posted up online, and the title was called, I Forgot My Phone Today. Basically, it showed the story of a woman and her day without her smartphone. Now, even though she's engaged in every moment of spending time with her friends, working out, birthday celebrations, and more, everyone else is busy fiddling with their phones. Now, I remember a clip from a TV interview with comedian Louis C.K. and how he explained the situation that was going on at his daughter's school play. Now, all the parents were there, held up their smartphones, looking at their child perform through the screen of their smartphones. Then he later made a sarcastic comment about the fact that no device or screen can match the HD quality of the actual world, or real life, of course. Now, life may have become more interesting and certainly easier for us with these tools, but it also has robbed us from our ability to stay focused, obsessively checking our menu screen, news, emails, apps, messages, social media updates, and much more. Now, it's also making us sick because all that tapping, typing, and swiping on our touchscreen is full of germs that go directly to your face. Now, don't forget the damage it's causing to your sight as well. And on top of that, it's causing you stress as well, making you accessible 24/7, making you lack time to unwind because you're never unreachable. Anyone can call you, text you, message you. So try to drop your smartphones for a little bit. So how about you guys, get that unplugging time, get away from your devices for one full day a week. I recommend that. And, just experience the real life experience. And what's poppin'? Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Korea. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. That was Sir Mix-a-Lot with Jump On It. All right, guys, we're talking about, your smartphones and unplugging. Now, if you have a hard time unplugging for a full day like that, then how about starting 2 to 3 hours a day? Now, some people do it with their friends, kind of like unplugging challenge. It's called an unplugging challenge. And since all of your close friends will be involved, you don't have to worry about missing out on events or fun since you'll be having fun together anyways. Plus, you can also do charity by unplugging. It might be tough for some people to go for about 10 minutes without checking their phones, but it might be easy easier if you know that unplugging would help a child in need. Now, UNICEF's latest fundraising effort is offering smartphone users a big incentive to unplug from their devices. Basically, for every 10 minutes participants go without touching their phones, the TAP project will fund a day's worth of clean water for a child in need. So how about you guys get involved with that as well? Think about it in a good way. It's healthier to stay away from your smartphones. Anyways, check it out. Next song is Little Mix featuring Missy Elliott. How you doing? Oh my gosh, it's that time again. What time is it? It's time for Brian's tip to tip the scale. Now, when I mean tip the scale, I don't necessarily mean losing weight. I'm going to be dropping some advice on y'all to give you guys tips to tip your scale towards a better life. Now, first question, how many of you listeners like to drink coffee? I know I do, and I know that Koreans love their coffee here. And you can see that when you visit Korea because you'll see coffee shops everywhere. Literally, like every block has a coffee shop on it. But then there are some people who cut off coffee from their lives because they heard that caffeine is addictive or it's bad for you, when in fact, this is another commonly believed nutrition myth. So, I want to lay down some rules on how to take in your coffee, give you some info on it so that you can make the best of your coffee drinking and not ruin your health while doing so. Number one, the truth. Coffee is filled with antioxidants and it can help with fat loss because they inhibit sugar absorption in the digestive process. They also lower risk of a variety of cancers, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes. Plus, it increases your metabolism, which leads to increased fat burning in your body. And despite popular belief, it does not lead to dehydration. In fact, coffee is 95% water. So there you go. All you guys are like, if I drink coffee, I'll be dehydrated. Wrong! All right, now do's. It's best to limit your consumption in the morning hours to give you that energy boost without ruining your sleep patterns. And after lunch or dinner will be less beneficial for your health. Ideal consumption would be about 1 to 3 cups daily, and drink it black because sugar, milk, and cream will diminish all the benefits coffee has for your body. Don'ts. If you drink coffee after you work out, it will keep your cortisol levels up, which prevents our muscles from storing energy. Plus, coffee is known to increase testosterone in men and estrogen in women. So ladies, if you drink coffee with a piece of cake or muffin, you're creating the perfect hormone combination to store fat in your belly. Alrighty, with that said, I hope you guys are really educated about coffee and have the wrong ideas actually fix your minds about coffee. So if you're a coffee lover, go for it, but try to roughly keep the income, or not, I said income. Try to drink coffee maybe like 1 to 3 cups daily. Nothing more. Too much won't be good. Try to do everything in moderation. With that said, we have the last song of the first half of our show. This is the talented, the soulful music Soul Child featuring Mary J. Blige with If You Leave. Welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3. Guess what, y'all? Today is Thursday, which means Mr. Rapper Johnny Flow is back. And he's going to be in the studio shortly with me to give us some, tips on some best hip-hop tracks out there. So if you guys want to find out, you don't want to miss out, keep it here. Do not change that dial because all the other stations are boring right now. We're the bomb. What's poppin'? That's where it's at. Anyways, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Yeah. Welcome back. Right now, it's time for Poppin' Beats with your man, Johnny Flow.
Hello.
So all you guys who want to find out about hip-hop, all you taxi drivers out there, all you kids on your MP3 players, everything, your smartphones, tune in right now. Do not change that dial because we're here to talk about hip-hop.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
So I'm going to hand the mic over to Mr. Johnny Flow.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. I need a haircut.
You don't need a haircut. I was actually shocked because Johnny always wears a hat.
Yeah.
And I saw this bright blonde
I lost
hair.
my hat today. And
How'd you lose your hat?
I don't know. If I knew, I'd find it.
Wait, did you forget to wear it when you left the house?
No. I left it. I think I left it in the studio the day before. But, yeah. So as soon as I walked in, the producer was like, "What's wrong with your hair?" This is how I look like when I wake up.
You know what it is? Because we're not used to seeing your hair. So she didn't mean like, what's wrong with your hair? She probably meant like, oh, your hair's yellow? Like, we never knew that. Yeah. That's what she meant.
Mm-hmm. But she said, what's wrong with your hair?
Maybe she just thought that you'd probably have like an afro or something.
This is a real honest reaction.
What's wrong? Honesty is better than being fake.
Okay.
I say that all the time.
Sometimes I think fake is appreciated.
I mean, yeah, but what if she was like, "Oh, your hair looks amazing."
I would like
Lying.
that. I would like that.
Oh, you like that?
I would like that.
All right, let me try this. Dude, your hair looks awesome,
It doesn't
dude.
work now because you're telling me you're lying. You already know you're lying.
Fine, we're not going to talk about your hair. We got to talk about the rappers and the music producers that you brought with you today.
Yes.
Which are, what's the theme, first of all?
Producers that rap.
Producers that rap, that you like.
That's a bad sentence. Yes. But
What do you mean that's a bad sentence?
Producers that rap that I like.
Okay. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. So the first artist is?
Kanye West. I think everybody gets that.
Kanye,
Right?
Mr. Cray Cray. Okay. So Kanye, what song did you bring to the table?
I brought Stronger.
Stronger.
Cause I just felt like listening to that song this morning. You know, I think we should pump ourselves up.
That's a good idea. Actually, I remember like 2 years ago when I still used the treadmill, I'd be at the gym and I listened to the song and it actually pumps me up.
Right.
I'm like looking around the gym, everyone else like, slowly running. I'm like, stronger, ass. I'm like, yeah, I'm running. You know,
Exactly. This
go
is what
crazy
pumps
on
me
the
up.
treadmill
I used to
machine.
listen to this track when I used to work out.
Yeah, it actually pumps you up, surprisingly. If you don't believe me, you also try it right now. If you're at the gym or if you're heading to the gym later on, put this song on your playlist. It'll make a big difference.
Yep. It's
Yes.
actually a sample of a Daft Punk song, right?
Oh, it is, right?
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
That is true. I know that song.
Yeah. Did you hear
I
about
forget-
Daft Punk trolling everyone at Grammys?
What do you mean trolling everybody? What does that even mean?
So you know how they wear a mask all the
yeah,
time?
yeah.
And then the
The helmets.
Daft Punk performed, but
Okay.
it wasn't actually Daft Punk.
Who was that?
It was just some doubles, and then they were actually in the crowd.
Oh.
But everybody thought it was Daft Punk.
Well, who's gonna know if you have a helmet on?
Yeah, nobody knew.
It's like me. It's like me and you. Like if I put a helmet on your head and you said, "Hey, I'm Brian Jew," people might believe you.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean,
Why not?
I don't think so. Maybe somebody who ate Brian Jew. It's like, what you do with Brian Jew?
Oh my gosh. See, I didn't want to put it out like that, but of course, Mr. Johnny Flo, he's a great guy. He's just larger than life. He's just a very fun-loving person. Okay. Anyways, back to Kanye. Give us some information about Kanye West right now.
Yes. Born in 77, so he's 10 years older than me.
Okay.
He's a producer and rapper from Chicago. He
Cool,
actually
cool.
started as a producer, and I think I talked about it earlier before.
Yes, you did.
That he wanted to be a rapper. His passion was bigger as a rapper than a producer. But I guess because he has talent as a producer, the company wouldn't let him be a rapper because they always saw him as a producer and just didn't think he was good enough. But then he got into that fatal accident right before his debut, and then he wrote a song about it, and everybody said that was his best song and that he really put out his emotion there, so they saw something as a rapper and started putting him out. But even before that, even when he was a famous producer, he kept auditioning every week, every day, every time he got a new song, and he kept getting rejected, but he never gave up.
Never gave up. That's a key point, though. There's a lot of people, they just give up after a while, but just don't give up.
Yeah.
Of course, just like the song, Stronger, What doesn't hurt you is going to actually make you stronger, of course, in life. Now, this song came out what year?
2007.
2007, off
Actually,
the Graduation album.
#1 record of 2007.
Is it #1 record?
It went 5
Okay.
times platinums.
Okay, I see you,
So it says
Kanye,
it.
Mr. Yeezus, with your #1 album of 2007. Alrighty. Now, like you said, this is sampled and it contains voice samples of Harder, Better, Faster, Strong by Daft Punk. Alrighty. So we're going to check the song out right now. It's an amazing song. Kanye West, Stronger. Check it out, y'all. Yeah. That was Stronger by Kanye West.
Yes.
Like we said, if you're on the treadmill right now, you should be pumped up. Yes, if you're not on the treadmill and you're lifting weights, you should be lifting heavier. Actually, no, just lift smart, y'all. You
I'm
don't want to
actually
get hurt.
pumped up. I'm not even a morning person.
You're pumped up?
A little
And
bit.
you don't even have coffee with you today.
No, not
Usually,
today.
Johnny has a huge thing of coffee in front of him.
Out of all days, you talked about coffee today too.
And I drank coffee today.
You did?
I always have to have coffee.
I need some coffee today, but I forgot.
Well, remind yourself to grab a coffee when you leave today. It's still early. But right now, we're going to get into the next artist. And the next artist is...
Pharrell.
Yes, the next artist is Pharrell. And the
Pharrell.
song is called...
Frontin'.
Featuring...
Jay-Z.
Yes. Now, Pharrell, I'm surprised, is an older dude. I thought Pharrell was going to be like maybe 2 years older than me.
Yeah, man. He's 41. Or 41
it, Pharrell.
this year. He's 40 now. But
He looks good for his age because he doesn't look that old.
yeah, he looks my age. A little bit. Right?
I'm pretty sure Pharrell would love that.
I don't
Pharrell,
know
you
about
look Johnny's age. I don't know if you're listening right now.
that. If you are.
If you are, give us a call. There you go. Oh, actually, you can't because we're not live right now. But anyways, give us a message. Alrighty, now let's give some information about Pharrell Williams right now.
Yes, born in 1973.
Okay.
And birthday's in April, so he's turning 41 this year.
Oh.
And he's a rapper, singer, producer, and fashion designer from Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody.
He has a unique way of dressing, and it suits him. It's a great way to dress, too.
And he's the member of NERD.
Okay.
Along with Chad Hugo and Shay Haley. And with Chad Hugo, he also has a production team, the Neptunes, who are one of the most successful producers in music history. They're net worth like $155 million.
Man, I hate seeing numbers like that, man. I'm like, what have I done with my life? Where's my million? I don't even have $1 million right now.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Liar.
Yes, $155 million.
That's
Holy.
ridiculous.
And he got some Grammys, of course.
7 times Grammy winner.
Gosh, I wish I had a Grammy. I mean, it doesn't even have to be mine. I just want one in the house. It looks cool.
Like, just take it.
For decorative purposes.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I go to my, like this singer's friend's house, and they have the trophies.
You steal their trophies?
No, I don't steal it, but, like, I hold it.
You're like, so this is what it feels like to have the trophy.
It's pretty heavy.
And do you ever do that fake thing, like, I want to thank God, I want to thank my mom, and my dad?
In my head.
In your own head.
Yeah, I wanted to take a picture with it, but, it's just a little too much.
You should, because people will be like, oh my gosh, Johnny, what you win? What's this award?
It has their name on it, though.
It's just, for imaginative purposes. I can't even think of a word. That's not even a word. That's creating my own word. Anyways,
yes.
Now what are some songs that Mr. Pharrell produced?
I was surprised that he produced a lot of non-hip-hop tracks, like I'm a Slave for You, Britney Spears.
Oh, I'm a slave for you.
Yes.
I don't know the lyrics after that.
And Girlfriend by NSYNC.
You could be my girlfriend. I love that song.
Is that what it is?
You don't know the song?
I mean, I think I know.
How do you not know the song? How do you not know this song?
I don't know. I was like 10.
What year did Girlfriend come out? Because you can be my girlfriend. It's a great song. That's the first song NSYNC came out with where it wasn't very boy band poppy. Because they're dancing on cars. They had Nelly featuring on that song. And it sounded more, I guess, urban compared to their older stuff. And of course, he did the whole Despicable Me soundtrack.
Yeah, Happy. Happy is.
Oh, Girlfriend came out in 2001.
Yeah,
How old are you?
13, 14.
13, 14?
Uh-huh.
Dang it. You guys are young. All right, he also worked on the Despicable Me soundtrack, like I said.
And Blurred Lines, which was one of the biggest hits.
He's also on the song, too.
But that song got sued.
Oh! Wait, what does happen in the background? Woo! That's the most annoying thing in the world. Every freaking, like, what is it, 2 seconds? No, is it like 5-10 seconds? You Woo! Could you imagine if that, I mean, it's cool, but could you imagine if your life actually had a woo in the background every time you said something?
No, that would not be good. I would not like that.
Anyways, we're going to play this song by Pharrell, featuring Jay-Z, Frontin'. Check it out, y'all. Yes, that was Pharrell featuring Jay-Z with Frontin'.
Ooh, I can't do it. I can't.
While the song was going out, Johnny was trying to do the whole Pharrell thing in the back of Blurred Lines. And, you guys know it's like, woo! Now, Johnny's version goes,
ooh. I'm a rapper, y'all. I can't.
Yes. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of rappers out there, you'd be surprised, a lot of rappers can actually sing.
I know, but
look at Drake, he's singing.
Yeah, you didn't know it was singing, though.
Is that you singing?
No,
I didn't know that was singing. Yeah, I didn't know it was him singing.
Me if that's called singing.
I thought it was he's like, we started from the bottom, now we're here. I was like, that ain't singing, man, that's talking. Anyways, we're going to get to the last artist of our show, and the last artist is...
Yes, Dr. Dre.
Yes, Dr. Dre,
featuring Snoop Dogg.
Back then he was called Snoop Dogg, now it's Snoop Lion. So he's actually... I guess what he called evolving into a different animal every once in a while. I wonder what he's going to be calling himself in like 2 years, like Snoop Dinosaur.
Snoop Fossil.
All right, Dr. Dre. Now, we're talking about old producers, rappers. This dude is old.
This dude is old. He's 50 in Korean age, born in 1965.
Dang it.
So he's 49 this year.
He's 1 year older than my manager out there.
Dr. Dre?
Yes, Dr. Dre. Did you know that? My manager was born in 66.
Really?
Uh-huh.
He's younger than Dr. Dre.
Yeah, but he's 1 year older than my manager, Dr. Dre is.
Yeah, wow.
Wow. But Dr. Dre looks young, man.
Yeah, did you see he's jacked? He's like...
yeah, he's been doing some crazy powerlifting or whatever. Now, he's a record producer, rapper, CEO of Aftermath Entertainment. And, of course, he's one of the greatest producers in hip-hop of all time.
Yes.
Now, name some artists that he worked with.
Snoop Dogg,
of course.
Eminem, 50 Cent, The Game, and most recently Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
He's like the mentor of these people.
Now, he used to be in a group too back in the day.
Yes, NWA.
We don't want to say what NWA stands for because we can't say that on air.
With Eazy-E and Ice Cube.
Yes. And they all parted ways. Eazy-E was shot. What year was Eazy-E shot?
1992. I don't know. Why are you asking?
I like doing this to you because you make up your own dates.
And then I'll tell you later.
If y'all find out the dates, y'all let us know because we don't want to be on our smartphones. We talked about it today. Get off your smartphones. You guys can be on your smartphones, but we're actually at work right now, so we don't want to be on our smartphones. Eazy-E did pass away a while back.
Yes.
Also, Forbes estimated his net worth to be what?
$270 million. That was 2 years ago. He acquired $110 million later that year. So he's probably worth more than $400 now.
Oh my gosh. What do you do with that much money? Alrighty, we are talking about Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg. Now this song came out. What year did this song come out?
1999. It was.
How old were you when the song came out?
12.
So you were 12 when I debuted, because that's when I debuted, 1999.
Yeah.
Gosh, 12 years old.
12.
What were you doing? Were you were listening to hip hop music when you were 12 years old? Songs like this?
Yeah, and your music too. When you came out,
you saturated your mind with some bad lyrics.
It used to take me like 15 minutes to download your songs.
50 minutes? Why so long? The internet was slower back then. Well, at least you had that. When I was like 12 or 15, we had dial-up internet. So it was like you had to be like put the phone number in. It'd be like
we did.
And
did you have internet when you were 12?
I think we had internet when I was 12. Definitely when I was 15 or 14. But I remember one time I got mad at my mom because back in those days when you wanted to use the internet, you can't use the phone.
Yeah, I did that too when I was 12.
Also like all of a sudden you hear the go, your connection has been disconnected. I'm like, oh ma, get off the phone. You know?
And if you put the wrong number in, your phone bill goes up. I used to pay,
exactly.
I had to pay like $2,000 in phone bill. My mom had to pay.
Wait, for internet?
Yeah, because I put the wrong number. It's long distance call.
Anyways, we're not talking about naked pictures. We're talking about Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg, which is the last song for our show. And the song is called
Still Dre.
Yes. And once again, thank you guys for tuning in today. And thanks again to Johnny Flo for bringing in some good hip-hop tracks.
Yes.
And once again, this is Brian Juan.
Johnny Flo.
Signing off. Peace.